We're rolling. The topic I'll be discussing is the relationship between science and religion. I'll be focusing on how the theories of science have conflicted or contradicted ideologies of religion, and then we'll be narrowing down to 4 smaller questions, which are: in which ways do people's upbringings affect their scientific opinions? When did the conflict between religious and scientific ideas begin? How have people's opinions changed over the past generations relative to major scientific discoveries? And how has religion halted the progression of science throughout time? So, in which ways do people's upbringings influence their scientific opinions? Everybody's opinions are affected by their family and the community that they're brought up in. Religious beliefs are largely affected by these as well. Your religion is most often an accident of your birth. When you were born, where you were born, and the family you were born into or grew up around. People can convert or change beliefs as a result, most often, of education or influence. Your relationship with somebody changes the way they influence you. For example, your parents might influence your habits and tendencies, morals and values, and your beliefs and opinions. Your friends might influence your personal growth, and other important adults throughout your youth either reinforce or challenge your ideas and thoughts. There's 4 main things that religion does for people. These are: it provides a sense of community that we social creatures crave. It protects against the fear of death with the promise of an afterlife. It provides morals, values, and ethical boundaries that we would feel lost without. And it fills gaps in our thought and explains things that we can't. When did the conflict between religious and scientific ideas begin? Some people describe the relationship as one of conflict, others say harmony, some even propose that the two have little interaction. Many religions admit that science is a legitimate but incomplete knowledge of the world. Some modern Buddhists even say that science is complementary to their beliefs. Science acknowledges reason, evidence, and logic, whereas religion includes sacredness and faith. How have people's opinions changed over the past generations relative to major scientific discoveries? As years have passed and information has spread, more and more people believe that there is no God. Science has been a moderator of religion, you could say. People use religion to fill gaps in their understanding, so as we expand our understanding of the world, we are losing the need for a God. This is why many polytheistic religions have disappeared. For example, we know now that tides aren't controlled by a god, they're controlled by the gravitational pull of the moon. How has religion halted the progression of science throughout time? When science trespasses on a religious belief, it is most often met with resistance. It's always been this way. Even back when Copernicus discovered that Earth was not the centre of our solar system, but rather all planets revolved around the sun. Right up to now, where stem cell research is prohibited because people believe that embryos, which are undeveloped, have a soul. Where a religious belief or ideology is threatened or torn apart by science, people start to panic and put up resistance out of fear. Science and religion will ultimately continue to be a battle of ideas until science can perhaps explain and answer all of the questions religion asks. There will always be people unable or unwilling to open up their minds to one or the other, but the key to peace is when people learn tolerance, particularly between religions. Internalizing and personalizing religion may be the key to personal fulfillment and happiness for some. But if our ultimate goal is to build a fair, just, and sustainable global society, where everybody has an equal opportunity to thrive and be happy, then we probably need to take a more secular approach and remove religion from this wider view.